Welcome back to KHS Cougar News. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Sama, bringing you this week's exciting news.
Hey Sama, I was wondering how a cameraman lends their camera to someone.
I don't know. How?
He lends it to them.
I guess. Anyways, on April 4th, K-Crew is having a joint social in Oyster Creek Park at 11 a.m. On April 7th, the 9th graders have their English EOC, while 11th and 12th graders will have late arrival. They're expected to arrive at 10:30 a.m.
At KHS, first-year teacher Mrs. McKinney is learning that finding your identity in the classroom isn't instant. It's something you build one day at a time.
At Kempner High School, every new teacher walks in with an idea of what their classroom will look like and who they'll be inside it.
So before I began teaching, I just thought it was going to be, helping students with whatever kind of science aspect. But something that's just been really exciting is that they've taught me a whole lot as well.
But the first year rarely goes exactly the way you picture it.
What I was most comfortable with was being around all kinds of different people. I feel like my whole life has been that way, so I was just really excited to get to know a wide majority of people. Most stressed was just making sure that everything was prepared every single day, especially for two different pretty meaty subjects. So just making sure that I was the best teacher that I could be for y'all.
And some parts of the job hit harder than expected.
What I thought would be most hard was paperwork and grading. There's so much all the time, and you want to make sure that all the students get their stuff back super quickly. So just kind of trying to balance that out.
But growth shows up in small ways, the kind you don't always notice at first.
I really have tried to use just teacher work days and my time off to just try to build way ahead of that. And so that way I have everything that I know I'm going to be doing, and then I can make just tinkering things with it. So just kind of being more prepared almost.
Slowly, she has figured out the teacher she has become.
I mean, the teacher I am becoming / hope to becoming is just a person that's there for the students whenever they need it, and understanding that life happens and working through them with that, just making sure that I'm available as much as I can be. So how I would describe my teaching style, it's kind of hard, right? Because I don't see all the other teachers and what they do, but I just tried to be very upfront about what we're doing and the expectations, but also just here for whatever you guys need. If we need to slow down a little bit during a session, or we speed up because we're getting through it pretty quickly, just trying to be adaptable to what each class needs. I feel like I try to make it a very open class. We are all here going through this year together, and I just want to make sure that students feel so comfortable in whatever they might need, or even just the classroom vibe, because we are here together and we're going through life together. And even though we might be, different ages and phases, we're still going through this school year together.
For every first-year teacher, identity isn't something you start with. It's something you slowly grow into.
Now on to sports. Sports games came light this week with only 2 games. On March 27th, the boys varsity team played Marshall and won with a score of 3-1. And as for the second game, which was played March 31st, our boys varsity battled Lamar and won 5-3.
Now on to 3 things you need to know.
What is up, guys? My name is FJ.
And I'm Dylan.
With another episode of
Dylan and Alphadale, too lazy for a desk.
What is missing here?
I think we're missing our guest.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just...
Yo, what's up?
What's up, and what is your name, special guest?
My name's Lindsay Wynn.
Everyone clap for Lindsay.
Yeah.
All right, Lindsay, so tell us about yourself.
I'm a senior, and I didn't mean to volunteer to this. So.
Oh, okay. And tell us, what's your favorite things to do?
I like to play games, or shop, or sleep.
Or sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not like food?
Oh yeah, I like food. Yeah.
Oh, what kind of food do you like?
I like spicy food.
So we're gonna put that theory to a test, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, we got Bulldog.
Okay, we got Bulldog with extra sauce right here. You want to show the camera?
How do I show the camera?
We got as much sauce as we can possibly put in this thing.
It's like half the bottle.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So the challenge is we're gonna finish the whole thing in the mug.
Whoa.
So since Lindsay's our special guest, she's gonna get the first bite. Yeah, I'm good. It's just really good.
Easy peasy.
Really easy.
Are you gonna go in?
No, we have to finish the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all go.
That's the challenge.
Come on.
Oh, are you good?
I'm A-okay.
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing.
So you're kind of having like no reaction to.
It's really hard.
Lindsay, you got a little bit on your chin.
Oops.
Oh, it's nothing.
No, bro, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
I've had worse. It's getting a little cloudy outside, guys. It's a little.
You got it. We're almost done.
Almost done, guys.
Yay!
Almost done, don't worry. We're saving it.
I don't think my stomach's too
Oh my
happy.
god, I don't know if I can do this, bro.
Yo, what if I pour a little bit more sauce in there?
No. You know what? Hold on.
It's hot. You got it?
Oh, he's going for the finishing mat.
Oh my god. No, don't do it. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There we go, guys. I'm finished.
Is he okay?
Wait, I'm more than fine. Alright. You really need to do the talking.
So guys, that was pretty delicious, you know?
Light snack.
Didn't even cry, not even once. Lindsay, how do you think you did? How
I
easy
think
was
I did
that?
pretty good. Yeah. It was pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. I think that. Oh.
Do you think you did great?
I think I did phenomenal, man. I didn't tear up once. You know.
I did amazing. This is nothing, bro. I eat this every day for a snack.
You know, the coughing is just allergies. You know, like it's that type of season.
Sorry, guys. It's just cold.
For sure.
Alright, guys. That should be today's episode 4.
Dylan and Alphadale, too lazy for a desk.
President Trump says he wants the U.S. to take Iran's oil as global prices surge during the war, while travelers across the country express growing frustration with Congress as the DHS shutdown leaves TSA workers unpaid and airport lines stretched for hours. The newsletter also notes that the shutdown is worsening as lawmakers remain deadlocked.
More than 1,000 people gathered in Montgomery for the No Kings Day protest, where organizers criticized Alabama's new law expanding police powers and limiting public demonstrations. Speakers said the measure threatened civil liberties, while the state officials defended it as necessary for public safety. The event remained peaceful as marchers moved to downtown.
The U.S. lost an E-3 airborne warning control aircraft for the first time in combat, after it was hit by a missile during operations linked to an Iran conflict, marking a major blow because the jet is one of the military's most valuable surveillance assets. Officials say the loss complicates air tracking capabilities in the region as they assess how the aircraft was targeted. Today, we're spotlighting Kempner High School Jazz Band, a group that's been making some serious noise on campus.
That's right, from the students bringing energy to the directors shaping the sound, this ensemble shows that teamwork and dedication can create.
We take you inside the program to meet the people who make the music happen.
Here at Kempner High School, the jazz band is powered by the students who bring their energy and curiosity into the room each day. They're learning the rhythms and how to improvise. They also build confidence and discover what it means to play together. To understand this program's heart, we began with the students and their experiences.
My favorite thing about being in the jazz band is being in the class, having fun in here, and then going to the jazz festival.
I prepared for my solos by a lot of practice and then practicing in front of people.
I prepared for performances by practicing and just playing the music again and again.
When I first started, I've kind of experimented, playing something that I think would fit in, kind of. I never really took much time to really learn about the different kinds of chords that would really make improvising much more sophisticated and complex. So my sophomore year, I've definitely taken that time too, and now I'm definitely much more developed in improvising?
With newer members, they're already a part of the band normally, and so you already kind of have an understanding of who they are. The only things you do in jazz band to make them feel more included is teaching them the swing patterns. And what that does is really makes them feel like they're involved and that they understand what's going on inside the piece. This year, we are somewhat bigger, but I do think we've had a lot of success because of that bigger sound. I think we picked a lot better music, and we took a lot more risks this year, but they've paid off.
Behind every strong ensemble is guidance to directors who push, support, and inspire. Mr. Brott and Mr. Dratler helped shape the sound and the musicians behind it. Next, we heard from them about what it takes to build a jazz band from the inside out.
I hope they're able to take away some actual creativity with the music process. With jazz band, you're able to teach a little bit more expressiveness and creativity with the music that you can't necessarily teach with UIL music. So there's a lot more skill sets that they're able to take away that are going to help them in life more than they would if they were just in symphonic band or concert band. I've definitely noticed that I hear every individual part. At the beginning of the year, I heard like saxophone and a few trumpets, no trombone, no string bass, but when we played at Blinn, I could hear all of those. So I definitely noticed that there were some people at the beginning of the year who maybe weren't as confident with their part or as confident as players, who I definitely heard playing their part to a really high level at the end of the season.
So the goals I set for the jazz band this year have a lot to do with us playing very challenging professional level music, and then getting our students to play at a professional level with a high level of detail. We also worked a lot on improvisation, which is how we solo in jazz band, and my goal for them was to be comfortable and fluid jazz improvisers. The skills that I'd like our students to take away from playing jazz, probably number one, mostly have to do with being able to play the right style of music. In jazz music, we don't play notes the same way. We add a lot of inflection to it, and we swing 8 notes, and we play with a lot of different style than you would in other music. And then the other kind of skills I'd like them to take away is being, like I talked about earlier, about improvising and being able to solo and improv. I've seen a lot of growth in our students from, because a lot of them are seniors, and so I've seen a lot of growth since they're freshmen up until their senior year. And the biggest part of their growth is just their individual ability on their instruments. And our kids have come a really, really long way. The jazz band has had a great year.
That's all the news for today. Like always, make sure to follow at KHS Press on Twitter and Instagram to catch all the amazing moments from this week's events.
And hit that subscribe button and notifications on KHS Cougar News on YouTube so you never miss an announcement.
Have an amazing week, Cougars.